Hey, there's Mark from Phanta, and today I was invited to be part of a presentation on business intelligence. It did not go well. So I like to think of myself as someone who is fairly well-spoken, who understands a group and an audience and how to craft meaningful message and make sure that we really hit the point homes and that, the presentation is everything that it could be. And I do not feel like it went well. I walked off the stage and people, kind of said, oh, you did a great job and this and that. But I walked up on stage and I knew the content. I actually prepared more than I normally do. So maybe I over-prepared, but I don't think that's the case. I knew the content. I knew what I had to do. I was part of a client's presentation. I was there to support the client. And when I walked up on stage, I started speaking. I noticed that my mouth went dry and that there was a quiver in my voice. And as soon as that happened, I realized I'm really nervous. And not only am I really nervous, because I'm nervous often, I sound really nervous. So, maybe it went well to the people in the audience, but for me, who was going through it in slow motion, it was a mess. I don't feel like I hit the points I wanted to hit. I don't feel like, even though I had notes, I don't feel like I was able to speak with the intention and the delivery I wanted. I really just moved through the content in a way that I knew was comprehensive because people were nodding along and paying attention. But what a mess. About a minute and a half in, I realized that I probably wasn't breathing, that I was just speaking really quickly. So I went, okay, I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to take a second here. But I never felt like I really got into it. And so I'm going to watch back the presentation. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but it was not good enough for me. It was a missed opportunity. And so maybe I need to read a book on this. Maybe I just need a lot more practice. I'm sure I need a lot more practice. But I'm interested if you have any tips or tricks when you feel like you're prepared to speak, and I felt like I was prepared. I knew the content. I knew what I wanted to say and how I wanted to say it. But you get up there and suddenly you look left and you look right, you make eye contact with people, and suddenly, it was the quiver in my voice. It was when I was speaking and I knew that I sounded nervous, that made me more nervous. How do you get over that? How do you get through that other than just more speaking, getting more comfortable on stage? That's what I want to know. Maybe you can help me.